2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Trae Young.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Anthony. He's out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, Davis is out there with Embiid. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Price. And it's Dandridge in at the 3. Well, for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Davis, the pass to Embiid. To the paint, here's Wade. And it's blocked. Here's Guerin. He had 25 points last game. The 3 for Dončić. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And love how much Dončić believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Pass Dandridge. Back to Wade. Double team on Wade. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to Davis. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Price for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Price after Luka Dončić's bucket. Cans it from downtown.
And that's just a really good-looking three-point shot from D. Wade. You have to crowd him as he's rising up for that one.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Jackson, it's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wade outside, fires from deep. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Embiid. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Dončić. Comes up empty down low.
for him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Wade finds Embiid. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Dončić after the made shot from Dwayne Wade.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so Price will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. In this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Great D that time from Davis. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wade outside. Wade double team. And here's Price for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Dandridge against Anthony. Jokic trying to free himself up. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The shot by Wade wide open. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 7. Price looking it over. Pass to Wade.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Anthony. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Wade passes Dandridge. The 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Guerin passes to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, loving the confidence, just rise and be free, and you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Here's Anthony. Good. And the assist goes to Dončić. Dončić has got 3 assists in the game. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Anthony against Dandridge. It's Anthony with the drive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Wade finds Davis. Back to Wade. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wade's got 9 points.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brandon. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's deflected. They retain possession. Wallace dishes to Davis.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Second chance shot. He gets it in there.
You've got to body up Davis when his shots go up, or he will use his length and speed and quickness. That's a lot of great stuff to come away with the rebound.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And here is Davis after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. Davis kicks to Beal. Unloads from 13. Fournier pulls it down. Wallace. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Al Fournier still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now, here is Young. 6 to shoot. And yes, it's good.
He just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brandon. Outside, Beal. For 3. They get it again. Davis on the follow.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Atlanta calls timeout. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Taking a look at Phoenix. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Hawks, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
There's the pass to Beal. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Fournier against Beal.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the bucket from Brandon.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
1:37 left in the first quarter. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Iguodala after the basket by Boston. Pass to Young. Outside Fournier. Captain coming off the assist from Young.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Here's Brandon, guarded by Odom. Wallace, the pass to Davis. Over Young. And it's Davis missing. Atlanta leading by 5. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Campbell. The Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Odom. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Fournier. Good on both. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes to Davis. Over Iguodala. And Davis can't get it to go.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Young with the ball. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Brandon. And they get it. And he sinks the layup. Brandon's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Young. 8 points his last outing. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break, and their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so he kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Iguodala out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Camby, and it's Redick in its shooting guard. Brandon, the pass to Davis. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Brandon, defended by Young, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
Iguodala still very comfortable, even at the advanced ages, out in transition.
Here's Brandon. He's got 6. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Wallace outside. Pass to Beal. Here is Price. 4 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. No good from Price. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Boston making a switch here. Dandridge just checked in. And that one falls for Young. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Price outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Dončić, here we go. Anthony on the wing, corner shot. Here's Jackson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer inning, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Wade, he's checked in for Boston. That free throw good from Dončić.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Dončić knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Wade dishes to Embiid. He gets that one. Embiid's got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Dončić passes to Jackson. Now, here's Jokic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Stolen by Jackson.
That's his first personal foul.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the wing on the left. And there's the pass to Andrich. Nice ball movement by Boston. Embiid inside. He's against Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
And the first one at the line is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. Here's Atlanta. They're on an 18-6 run. Dončić bounce pass. Now Anthony. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Embiid, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Celtics trail by 20. Wade kicks to Price. Shoots over Dončić, and there's Price. That's good on the assist by Wade. Price has got 8 points.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Dončić with the bucket.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Price outside. Pass to Wade. Back to Price. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 10 points for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Anthony. Jokic trying to free himself up. A shot by Anthony, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Dandridge. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. The Hawks leading by 18. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Guerin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Boston, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Now a timeout called by Boston. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Back to Wade. Over to the wing. Feeds it to Price. Over Dončić. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Dončić.
And a mistake by the defense. Not a guy you want to send to the free throw line. Price is a knockdown shooter.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Dandridge against Anthony. That one drops for him. Anthony's got 15 points.
Well, he hunts them down, but it will take Melo just a few shots to catch fire, and the defense better be aware of it.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. Boston again missing.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Guerin, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dandridge against Anthony. Passes it to Price. Drains the three-pointer. Price has got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
It's Anthony with the drive. That one falls.
Melo sees the space. Melo gets to the space, and Melo scores.
Here's Wade. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. 11 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Celtics making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Hawks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Boston, 6.5 games behind them.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortune.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big, shouldn't be able to move like that.
Chioza passes to Carmelo. Jokic with it, guarded by Embiid, shoots a fader, and that one's good. Jokic has got 9. And here's Price. He brings it up for Boston. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Dandridge. 5 on the clock. And Embiid throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Chioza. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Yes, that goes in. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
No good from Wade. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Guerin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Unloads from 9. Embiid, no good. Atlanta leading by 22. Goes back up. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
Here's Anthony. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 21 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown. And he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Guerin. The good-looking shot from the wing. Guerin's got 7 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Wade, good.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Anthony against Dandridge. Anthony, the pass to Chioza. Sinks the three-pointer.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For Boston, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Dwayne Wade will be at the line shooting 2.
That's good from Wade.
And Wade just simply one of the best 2 guards of all time. Nice to just sum it up in one sentence right there. A dynamic all-around talent. He just continues to add to his legacy.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And Wade drops them both. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Campbell. Now Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Embiid against Young. Campbell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
That one good for 2.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Atlanta leading by 20. Now here is Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 9 points.
Yeah, the top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Atlanta. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Embiid. Price is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Davis, and it's Dandridge in at the small forward. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And Davis can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with, on display that time.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
That free throw good from Anthony. And it's Wade with the ball for the Boston Celtics. He dishes it to Embiid. No good from outside. Atlanta shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Pass to Jokic. Over Embiid. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. And too long on the shot. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Stolen by Jackson. And Dončić with a clear path to the hoop. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Dončić is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Price outside. Passes it to Wade. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Wade's got 20.
Well, as soon as he gets it there, it's going up. He's on fire right now.
Outside Anthony. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Price outside. 6 on the shot clock. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. It's stolen by Wade. Out to Price. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the lob to Jackson, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
At the top of the key, Embiid. And it's sent back by Jokic. And now the fast break. Dončić with the ball. And that one's good, Guerin.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Wade on the wing. The shot. Rebound, Atlanta. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Guerin passes to Carmelo. The second effort. And that one's good, Guerin. Guerin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
Nah, that's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. And here's Anthony from the arc. They get the rebound. Guerin, no good. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dandridge against Anthony. Over in the corner, Dončić. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Dončić continues to work on this part of his game.
Dandridge against Anthony. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Dončić. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 3 from Davis. The three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got 8 points.
Well, Anthony Davis loving the comeback bucket here as he knocks down the 3.
Dončić feeling it out. Anthony up on top. Releases. Here's Jokic. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Boston's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness. And
there he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Dončić. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and of course a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Skiles, guarded by Dončić. Skiles the pass to Wallace. Here's Skiles. And Davis now top of the key. Pass to Skiles. And the 3 off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Boston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The offensive rebound, Dončić, and he lays it straight in. Dončić has got 6 in the quarter.
And you want more of this from Dončić. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Outside, Davis. It's stolen by Anthony. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Guerin passes to Dončić. The pass to Jokic. Back to Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Anthony's got 28.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Wallace looking for an opening. Inside, here's Korver. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Beal's checked in for Dandridge. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Odom's checked in. The free throw drops for Korver.
And the veteran Korver, one of the deadliest outside shooters of all time.
Down low. And there's Lamar Odom on the assist by Dončić.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Skiles. Guarded by Dončić. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it. Trying to get open is Davis. Beal can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Skiles. He's still scoreless so far in this one, but they recover it. Wallace's shot is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Got a piece of it. Odom dishes to Dončić. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Boston. Korver kicks to Beal. Back to Korver. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Wallace. Right side Korver. The shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Odom. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Odom's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Skiles the pass to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, good positioning down low. That helps make the shot attempt a little bit easier for AD.
Back to Anthony. Launches a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Goes up. And the dunk by Dončić.
And you can tell that Dončić loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
So it's the Celtics now. Here's Skiles. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice D from Dončić.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
The Celtics shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And here's Korver from the arc. It's rebounded by Dončić. Dončić has got his 6th rebound on the night. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Young dishes to Bogdanović. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot. Bogdanović has got 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the middle. Here's Davis. They can't stop the run with that one. Here's Atlanta. Young outside. Three-pointer. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beal gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Back to Young. 16 feet away. Rebound Boston. Davis surveying the floor. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And the shot goes down.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Shoots over Korver. Bogdanovich, no luck. Celtics shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Fournier with the ball. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Iguodala, Fournier out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Iguodala, that's good.
And the arc Iguodala has on his three-point shots, almost like he's drawing rain from time to time.
Here's Brandon. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Evan Fournier. First personal foul. Shooting for Boston. Dwayne Wade. At the line.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Hawks. Rebounded by Ellis. The Celtics on offense. Here's Brandon, and it's sent back by Jokic. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Iguodala's running. Count the basket.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Wade passes to Hill. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got his first 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Jokic. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And that one, good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Wade outside. And it's Wade with the jam.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Wade outside. Iguodala with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Here's Wade. And they pick up 2. Wade's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ahead. And the jam with Iguodala.
How about a few tricks still left up the Andre Iguodala sleeve? Incredible at taking his time that time, but still getting to the rim.
The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Wade against Fournier. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 5th assist in this one.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Jokic kicks to Bogdanovic. Atlanta gets it back. And Jokic gets it to go.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Hayes. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Releases from 15. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And the mid-range jump shot is something Dwayne Wade has really perfected throughout his career.
Fournier into the lane. That shot no good. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Iguodala, and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
And so it's Boston with it. And here's Wade. The pass to Brandon. This one for 3. Rebound by Iguodala. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Fournier for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Iguodala. Fournier in the corner. Jokic kicks to Fournier. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Hayes the pass to Hill. Pass to Ellis. Here's Brandon. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Celtics have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. And the pass to Hayes. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Fournier. Wade passes to Hayes. And it's sent back by Jokic. Iguodala with it. Wade picks him up. They double team Iguodala. Bogdanovic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Wade. Up and in on the layup. Wade's got 33.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Jokic on top, three-pointer, another three for Atlanta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Boston shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Brandon. The feed now to Hayes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ellis against Fournier. Passes it to Jokic over Ellis. Jokic, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Inside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Wade against Fournier. Wade outside. Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's Brandon. Good defense by Jokic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
The Celtics shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Brandon. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Goes up off the inbound. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Wade against Fournier. Wade dishes to Hayes. To the inside. Brandon's shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Another three for Atlanta.
What a huge bonus for the coaching staff and this team to have Andre Iguodala producing like he is right now.
Wade outside. Dishes to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Down low, Jokic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jokic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Wade outside. Count it. Wade's got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Here's Brandon. Here's Hayes. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. The Hawks shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Lets it go with a three. That one's not going to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Wade finds Ellis. And here's Hayes. Wade outside. There's the triple. Traps in the tray. Wade's got 38 points.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
The fader. The rebound by Brandon. The dish now to Wade. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola, not much time to enjoy this win with another game tomorrow, so how do you get ready?
Yeah, I think we just need to be aggressive. I think if we start the game really good, we could give ourselves a chance to win the game, and we hope we're going to do that.
Well, man, appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.